Hey guys, so today we're gonna do something different, as you can maybe tell from the title of this video, but I'm gonna dive in and do a full-on digital piece, because last time we did traditional and digital where I merged them, but this time I really wanted to do something just digitally, although I did merge it a little bit just with some sketches. You'll see it in a bit. But yeah, I wanted to challenge myself and try this out, even though I've drawn digitally for a bit and quite big pieces, but it has been a while and I haven't done really something like this, like for my characters or something that I really wanted. As you can see here, I had some traditional sketches and then I was deciding on colors and a tiny bit with values, but not too much. I wanted to get the feeling first and I decided to do this one. So yeah, of course it needed a lot of work, but compositionally I think I really liked it and I was intrigued, I guess, if I could do it. So yeah, and I added some things that I wanted to change or to keep in mind, I guess. Also, I really liked how I drew the head from the traditional piece. So my first tip for you would be merge your traditional with digital, because why not? It might help you out. And I was a bit lazy to draw the head again, so I just reused what I had, so it saved me time and frustration, I guess, even though I changed it up quite a bit, but it's there for the base and I really liked it, so I wasn't worried about that. So yeah, you can always merge things, use things that you like and add them in your digital pieces. Also, I decided to draw this one with red lines, the sketch underneath. I really thought that could be a nice touch to the piece, even though I was gonna try to not do too much line art for this one, and all the lines of course would go, but I did keep them in some places. You can barely see them, but I liked it. Also, here we have the foreground and you can see me going about it, but I didn't really like it, so I went away from it for a little bit. It's always good to, I guess, leave for a while the things that you don't like, because later with fresh eyes you can, I guess, look at it better and realize what was wrong or what you didn't like. So that's what I did. I just kept it there for now. I knew that I wanted to change it, and I also was lazy and didn't want to change it immediately. After that, I was trying to figure out how I could keep the fluidity of the tiger, yet have it be made of stones, of course. Not gonna lie, this paw is making me question everything. So here I started sketching it out more thoroughly, and you can see me here flipping the canvas, which is, I guess, my second tip for you, is to flip the canvas, because we're so used to looking at our piece that some things might look very okay for us, very like, yeah, that makes sense. And then you flip it and you realize that it does not make any sense. So yeah, that's what I did, and I recommend doing that. And you can even do it for your traditional pieces. You can take a photo and just flip that and see what's wrong with the piece. I usually implement this for my commissions since I want them to have the best piece they have. So I will look over and see if everything is okay when I'm done with the sketch. And here we can see that I redesigned the cliff because I was not happy, and I think I like this better than the first one, definitely. But yeah, I don't know, it's sometimes a bit hard to do some parts for me, but I hope you like it. I don't know, I added the person, but I think I forgot it at the end to do anything about it, so should I just take the person out? I don't know, he's not here, but later on. Also, as you can see, I did take out his eye because, I don't know, I thought it would be more intriguing. It kind of tells a story in its own way, but yeah, I don't know, I felt like keeping two eyes was a bit too boring. And if you know my other stone tigers, the last one had waterfalls coming from its eyes, so I guess their stories come from their eyes, and this could be a different guy, you know, I don't know. Let me know what you think. The story could be that there are multiple in this world, and maybe this guy had a fight, who knows. Maybe you have your own version of this. It was super fun to do the head because, I don't know, it's been a while since I've digitally drawn or painted rocks, so to find the nice shapes and also the lights that come from everywhere, because I didn't really have like a specific harsh light going from somewhere because it's just the skylights, and so it was funky to try to have like a shadow moment but also light it up enough that it makes sense, you know. I don't know, does it make sense? Please let me know. Another thing I did for this piece and for all my pieces is I always try to look at them from far away, or if it's on the screen, to make them super small, just because, you know, I'm looking at this face and when I'm drawing it I focus on the details, I might get lost in them, I might want to add more and more, some tiny stuff, and it might get noisy. Okay, so here we have my progress for, I guess this is like the first day I did this. This is the next day that I will try and chip away whatever I can. And for now I did this and kind of his head and some other things, played around with values because they sucked. I also changed this quite a lot. And also he had two eyes, and now he doesn't have an eye. Yeah, I don't know, we can figure out the story why, but for now this is how it looks. And here's my last traditional piece I did. Yeah, it's here for the inspo so that I can kind of look at it. Yeah, I guess my technique for this is a bit different than what I do traditionally, and I like to go like in blocks, I guess, because I did this because for digital art I'm confused sometimes, so I'll do something in one place, something different in another. I kind of also like how in a way it's graphic-ish because of the lines, and I don't know, like I still want depth of course, but yeah, hope you guys like it. As I was saying, don't add too much details and look at the piece from afar so that you can see what works, because I was looking especially for the cracks and everything, if they mattered enough or if they drew too much attention, because I did want the most detail to be at the head and have less detail the further away from the head we are. So whenever I did want to add some detail to other parts, I tried to not overwhelm them, I guess, the objects that had those details and that wasn't the head. But yeah, I really like actually how the head and how the hands or paws turned out. It was a bit of a challenge, but I really like his arm. And maybe you saw before I looked and flipped and I saw that the arm was too thin, so I fixed that. And now I'm doing the eye, and I couldn't really figure out how I wanted it. And at first I thought, okay, maybe it could be an orb or something, but it wasn't really working out. So I completely scrapped it, and I liked the more graphic, more flat look that I was going for this whole piece. So yeah, I think it turned out quite okay. I've never done eyes like this, so it was something fun. Another thing I wanted to add is that don't be afraid to get rid of the things you like. Because, for example, maybe, I don't know if you missed it, but at the start of the video I had very colorful sky. But even though I liked the colors, I liked how they looked together, it wasn't really working out for this piece. I needed more values in the sky, and it wouldn't really make sense for me to keep the colors. It was a bit too distracting. Just remember, you can always add the pretty sky in a different piece, and maybe it will work there more. As well with this wave, it was drawing too much attention away from the head, so I removed it. Since we're almost at the end, I did want to say that remember to check your values, check the light if it works. I had a layer to see this whole piece in black and white, so to check if I haven't somehow taken away the attention from the head. So even at the end, I was checking that, because usually I do it at the start, but always be mindful because you're adding more and more things, so it's really important to just keep that in mind, because I keep forgetting and then I'm like, oh right. And then something is too bright or something, I don't know. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. Here's a really fast speed through of this painting, and I really hope you like this type of a video, and let me know if you want more of this or recommend something that I should draw digitally. I really appreciate you watching this, and I'll see you next time. Bye!